can you just talk about the challenge of your offensive line faces against USC? Their lines always seem to be, the kind of the quiet strength of their teams. How good are they this year, and how do you guys match up?
Well, they play differently than last year, as far as my opinion of them. Watching the film, they don't play as far very gap rush as they used to like last year. But as far as what we did to prepare for them was just watch a lot of film, go over a lot of what they like to do, and a lot of their stunts. But they're a very good defensive line. They were really good last year. Number 94, I forgot his name, but he's a real good player. Got to watch out for him. The O-line's feeling confident. We've had pretty good games back to back, and we're feeling good about this one as well. They're not very intimidating, I guess is all I have to say about them.
Chris, can you talk about maybe what happened after that Washington game? Coach Dykes kind of said that was almost a turning point for the line and that they really challenged you guys. What happened there?
Yeah, it was a big turning point in my opinion. It was a very negative game, the worst game we had in my opinion all year. Just nothing was going right all game. I couldn't, me personally, I couldn't find a fire under myself to want to fight for that game. But right after that, I realized that I'm pretty sure it's the same way with all the O-linemen, but we realized that we had to step up. When we have a bad game and have just a bad day overall, it's going to affect our team. And because of that, we know that we stepped it up. We had to step it up, so we did. And Oregon game, I thought we played well. Oregon State, I thought we played well as well. We just had to keep that kind of stuff up, keep grinding.
What were some of those discussions like after Washington amongst you guys?
After Washington, it was very down. It was that week after it was actually kind of depressing in my opinion. We knew we came off a bad game. I was coming off a concussion. I just thought it was very negative afterwards. But the coming weeks after that, it was kind of a wake up call for us as an O-line. We knew that we had to step it up. That we wanted to fight for this team. That we wanted to win the game for us. So we did.
It sounds like, Chris, that you feel like as you guys go as a unit, so goes the offense. I mean, is it all on your shoulders?
Well, I want to say we're the main front where we lead the team. That's where we want to be at. But like I said, if the offensive line has a bad day, our team has a bad day. We understand how important our position is. I understand how important it is to give Goff time for the receivers, to give the receivers the routes to do. And I know how important it is for this team to have a good offensive line, just as far as down and dirty, the grubby guys getting in the trenches, trying to win the battles for us. Yeah.
Daniel Lasco has given you guys a lot of credit this year for a lot of his success, but how have you maybe seen him improve as a runner?
He's improved way beyond what I can talk about in my own words, as far as how he's improved as a runner. Daniel Lasco, he's just a hard worker, great runner, hard worker, very talented. Kid's a monster on the field. And I think another big thing is he realized how much respect he holds on this team. So I guess he kind of woke up this year knowing that he'd have a leadership position on this team. And so I guess when he got that captain position, he realized that he had something to hold on to, showing that he is a leader on this team. And he just kind of went off from there.
Tony Franklin said earlier this week that he wants to be able to run the ball in every time. Yeah. How important would that be? How much of a point of pride would that be for you guys if every time you're in the red zone, you run it in?
It'll probably change the game for us. It's what we have to do to win the game. Running the ball for the past couple of weeks has been very successful for us because we've been able to run the ball. We've been able to pass the ball even better. And it's been pretty balanced for the past couple of weeks. And because of that, our offense has been so much better.
Just wonder, how disruptive is it to you, classes and studying, to play a game on Thursday night, have to travel in the middle of the week and stuff like that? How hard is that on you personally and on the team, you think?
Personally, I mean, in general, trying to juggle academics and sports all at once is pretty hard all throughout the entire year. Playing on Thursday is pretty trippy, but the good thing about it is that we get a bye week earlier, get a bye week before, so we get some time off. And the nice thing about this week is that it's been practice, relax, practice, relax, up until now. So that's been good for us. As a team, I would think everyone has different opinions on how it's affecting them. Everyone has different schedules and different classes they're taking. I like my schedule, and I enjoy the classes I'm taking. So it doesn't affect me as much as it would other players.
Chris, did USC recruit you at all?
USC? No, they didn't. I was
Okay.
kind of under the radar lineman recruit.
So is that under your skin at all, or doesn't matter to you? Or
Well, coming to Cal and just after playing a season here, I'm blue and gold, so I pretty much hate any other school out there, especially if they're in the Pac-12.